Yo, welcome back to the channel Cerebral Talks with your host, Nasim. How are you guys doing tonight, today, whatever day you watch this or you decide to watch the video? How are you guys doing? I hope you guys had a blessed day today. Hope you guys have a blessed night. I hope you guys are doing all right. So today's topic is coping with cerebral palsy and living with mild cerebral palsy. All right. So like if you can look at me, like you see, I'm very normal, right? Like just like you can only see the right side of my body. It has a little bit of a little bit of a flavor to it, if you will. A little bit of a swag, if you will. See where I can do this with my fingers on this hand, and then on this hand is kind of a little struggle. But yeah, that's what it's like. So my cerebral palsy affects me on my right side of my body, and honestly, it's not severe as as other cases of cerebral palsy. Not saying that, you know, I'm very blessed to have just my right side affected. And when you have a mild case of cerebral palsy, there's not a lot of opportunity, if you will. There's not a lot of opportunity within the world and within just in life itself. And sometimes you have to make that opportunity for yourself. And you just have to do that. What else? And talking to people is another thing that's kind of a struggle for me. Because a lot of people ask me, the first question they always ask me is, can you have relations or can you get intimate? Of course I can. Why wouldn't I be able to? I mean, but me personally, on that note, like being intimate, I would have to be close enough to you and I have to be comfortable with you to be that way. And then it's like, yeah, that's one question I don't like. Or like in school, people used to be like, "Oh man, what's wrong with your hand?" or "What's wrong with your leg?" or "Why do you walk like that?" I don't I don't like that either. That's not cool either. To ask somebody that, in my opinion, I don't think that's cool. And that's why, like, I've done a lot of online dating, but it really hasn't gone the way that I've wanted it to go, because like I just want someone to love me for me and accept me for who I am, And other things like, yes, driving a car, that's something I want to do. I want to do that, and I know I need to do that, and that's something I want to do. But and then I know women really don't have women really don't care about that, but as for me, I care about it way too much. I'm like, what is she gonna think when she sees me? Like, is she gonna be okay with, me not driving or me not doing these certain things? And I give myself real bad anxiety just thinking about that. But it's like I really just need someone that is going to love and accept me and love and accept the things that I can do for them. And yes, I'm gonna need help with certain things, you know, like finances and all those things like that. Tying my shoes is a struggle. Yeah, I'm 25 and I still don't know how to tie my shoes. Okay, ha ha ha. That's the funniest joke in the world. A lot of people don't know how to tie their shoes. A lot of people don't know how to swim. I don't know how to swim. Do I want to learn how to swim? I don't know. Like, I don't know if I want to learn how to swim. I don't think I do. I mean, I would like to, but just not being, I guess, being in the water, it freaks me out and it gives me like water anxiety. Another thing, what else? Comparing myself to other people. Like, everyone that I know that I'm around, like my brothers and stuff like that, every one of them is like abled bodied, So, and then when I would see them talk to girls, it would be easy for them. And it would kind of get me a little jealous. It would, because it's like, I feel like I have to try so hard to get to talk to somebody and get them to like me, and just not want to disclose my disability, but like disclose it at the same time. And there's no reason for me to be jealous, And if you have a mild case of cerebral palsy, a more severe case, there's no reason for you to be jealous of anyone, because God made you the way He made you, because He made you for a He made you uniquely for a purpose. So just remember that. And yeah, it just, and I kind of would get down on myself because like a lot of people weren't attracting, like a lot of girls weren't coming after me, you know, or a lot of girls didn't really want to be in a serious relationship or seriously pursue me. It would just be like, oh, well, we tried. Well, we can be friends. And it's like, yeah, cool. But then you get with somebody else and then he like, or he's not treating you the way that I did, but you're madly in love with him, or you're doing this and that and the third. And it's like, what do I have to do? Why is it me? Am I too much? You know, girls have said, oh, you're too much, or you need to stop focusing on love. But I like to focus on, I feel like if you do something, you should do it from the heart. Like if you want to love somebody, love them from the heart. If you want to create something, do it from your heart. So do it with love. Like do it with love, and then that will bring the passion. And that, like, love is very important to me. I am a very strong advocate for love, and that's why I think the way that I do. And people say, oh, you're too optimistic, or you live in a fairy tale, or you're in la la land. But no, it just, I feel like if we all put love back into the middle of everything, it wouldn't be so difficult, and everybody wouldn't really be so prideful, and everybody wouldn't be like, oh, since that person did me wrong, I'm gonna do that person wrong. And it just, it doesn't, it, I don't know. To me, it just, it makes no sense. It makes no sense. But what else? Yeah, and like also, I had to learn who I am as a person, and I had to learn what I needed and what I wanted from a female. You know, I had to learn. I'm still having to learn that, and it's just like, I just want someone to give me the same effort I give in return. And yes, I overshare sometimes when I'm talking to a female. I overshare a lot. I get attached very easily. Um, I start to prioritize them too fast. I put them before myself and what my goals and the things that I have to do. But it's just like I want to show them that I care for them. And then when I feel like I don't text them or I don't call them enough, I feel like she's gonna go be with this person or do this and this and this, and then that gives me another anxiety attack, and I just start panicking, and I'm like in my head about it, like, oh my god. Or if that person isn't talking to me or texting me is quite frequently as I'm texting them, I'm thinking like, oh my god, you know, that person doesn't really like me like that. Or, and you, yes, of course, you shouldn't care about that. But it's like if you really love somebody, you would care about that. You would kind of get a little bummed if that person is not texting you or calling you every once in a while or every day or throughout the day. Like, I don't know. For me, I appreciate someone texting and calling me throughout the day. Like, I don't know. It makes me feel good. Like, it makes me feel like, okay, this person does care. And if they're busy, you know, throughout the day, they just, hey, I'm busy today. Or, hey, I'm busy, but I'll get back to you at this certain time. That's just me. I'm not, see, in this new generation of dating, it's like, if you show too much attention, you're a simp. If you show, like, if you show this person you care, like, you're a simp, and that's stupid. That's, like, yes, don't put this person on a pedestal, but like just make them know that you want them and you appreciate them and you care for them. Like that should be the way it should be that way, but it's not, because I don't think the way the world thinks, if that makes sense. I think that anything is possible. Anything and everything is possible. No matter the distance, no matter the situation, no matter, anything and everything is possible. If you have faith and you believe and you have hope, anything is possible. And Never let someone make you feel small to make themselves feel better. That's not a good person to be around. Oh, this feels good. But yeah, never make yourself feel small. Never downplay how you feel about somebody if they're not going to reciprocate it. If just for yourself, leave. Never downplay it. Never be like, because if you make sacrifices for them, they should make sacrifices for you. You know, that's what real love is. That's what a real person that loves you should do, is make sacrifices. Or if they don't know how to do something, allow them to teach you. Or if you don't know how to do something, allow them to teach you, where y'all can work together and y'all can grow together instead of separately. Because if y'all keep growing separately and y'all keep taking space and time, and how are y'all gonna focus on the plant, the seed that you guys both planted? If you guys are doing your thing and then you're here, but the seed is not being watered and taken care of and having time and being taken care of. So I'm sorry this video was long, but that's just how I feel about certain things, certain topics. And I feel like, yeah, just know your worth, and don't let anyone like mistreat you. I love you guys. See you guys next Wednesday. But this is like my backstory. So thank you guys for listening.